I never paid much attention to politics. I always thought it was just kind of a silly game, which it is, but it changed. Somewhere along the line it changed. I think recently it's become it's so hateful and violent now. It's so hateful and violent, and I'm not smart enough to figure anything out. I just know when I was younger, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and I was always rebellious, even though I was very quiet growing up. As a child, I always had a rebellious spirit, which attracted me to, certain music and bands and movies and stuff like that kind of exuded that rebelliousness, that overall spirit of rebelliousness. And I think I grew up in the Bay Area in California, and we were just surrounded by Democrats who were very liberal. Grew up with liberal values. Really believing in equality and fairness and liberty, and I think that's where the term liberal comes from. I may be wrong, but liberty for all, government having a role in helping those who need help, fairness, equal treatment, free speech. Free speech was huge. I think it always was a liberal ideal. Anti-censorship. Really appreciative of the arts, and this is what I thought growing up, and I could be wrong, but that's how I saw Democrats, and that's why we were all Democrats when I was younger. But somehow it changed along the way. The modern Democrat Party is unrecognizable. They're not liberal at all. I don't know what they are. They've become a monster. Very anti-free speech, pro-censorship. What they did during COVID, swinging on Big Pharma's nuts, was just totally appalling. And the fascistic, tyrannical way overall, the Democrat leadership ruled with an iron fist during COVID. It was so gross. It's totally gross because it's still ongoing. There used to be, I understood it as the Democrats were for the working class, and the Republicans were for the management and the corporate interest, and pro-war, which I think they were pro-war, like in a lustful way for a long time, but the Democrat Party currently is exactly that. They didn't necessarily switch sides. I'm not talking, I can't talk about the Republican Party right now because I'm focusing on the Democrats, but because also the Republicans are so fucking embarrassing. They have that slow Joe, late to the party, huevon, dragging your balls, just no fire. I don't know. Anyway, getting back to the Democrats, it's like the level of hatred that exudes from the Democrat Party now is just so gross. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like I said, I'm not very comfortable jumping in the other party. It really sucks that we only have two parties to choose from. And I could check out and just live in these bushes right here like an asshole. But I'm not going to. I have too much love in my heart for people to sit around but at the same time, I'm not going to get consumed by politics. I just need to comment on it, if I may. Please, thanks. Everybody else does. I just think there has to be a different party. There has to be.